Dating with fear. We got a saying here at Maddock Coaching, less fear equals more success. If you're so full of fear, you're never going to achieve anything. And look, some universities have done some great studies on fear. What's really interesting about fear is, guess what percentage of fears that you have come to fruition? Have a guess. 94% never came true. About 6% came true. Some of those fears were very normal things. Might have a car crash, stuff like that. But this out of thousands of people, and only 6% of those fears on those people came true. Fear is the most expensive emotion. Fear. I don't want expensive emotions. I got rid of fear ages ago. I don't want it. What emotion brings you the most? Enthusiasm, gratitude, joy, courage, love, all the positive ones, obviously. But fear, it will cost you the most, so you got to get rid of fear. How I got rid of fear is I built it into my identity. So my identity became someone who's fearless, who has no fear and will do anything regardless of the emotion behind it. But I had to build it into my identity. It took time. It takes practice to build your identity of what you want it to be. So just remember, less fear equals more success, and fear is a very expensive emotion. You've all heard me talk about masculine and feminine energy all the time. Guess what the opposite of masculine and feminine energy is? Fear. If a man's very fearful, he's not in his masculine energy. He'll second guess himself. He will have trouble being decisive. He'll be all over the shop because of fear. If a woman's feeling fear, she won't be in her feminine energy. The walls will be up super high and she won't let love in. See it all the time. You watching this, you've probably experienced it and seen it yourself. Women come to me every day for coaching and their walls are up super high because they've been hurt in the past and all these other reasons, which is fair enough, but their walls are super high, they're full of fear, and they don't even want to go on a date. What if he hurts me? What if all these bad things happen? What if I get murdered on the date? You know the statistics of getting murdered on a date? You know how low it is? There's literally 10 times more chance you're gonna die in a car crash on the way to the date than getting murdered by your date. It's a very slim chance. That's like you're afraid to go out in the rain because of lightning. You're gonna get struck by lightning. Yes, it's a possibility, but what are the chances? And look, a life lived in fear, that's a waste. That is a wasted life. Some great philosophers said, I've had a lot of troubles in my life, and the majority of which never came true. If you're worrying and you're full of fear, what are you doing? You're making every problem worse. Here's a quick way to get around fear. It comes down to focus, and it's very simple to understand. You know, you got two roads. Which way are you gonna go? Which one are you focusing on? This road is what I want to avoid. This road is what I want to achieve. What are you focusing on? If you're driving down the avoid road and you're driving down there and you're thinking about all the things you want to avoid. I want to avoid my partner cheating on me. I want to avoid going bankrupt. I want to avoid car crashes. I want to avoid being killed. You're thinking about all the things you want to avoid, all the bad things happening. What are you going to feel? Fear, insecurity, anxiety, depression, overwhelm. You're going to feel lots of negative emotion in this road. It's all negative. Let's flip it. Let's go down the other road. You're focusing on what you want to achieve. What's down here? When you focus on what you want to achieve, you read a goal list or a vision board, you're focusing on what you want to achieve. What do you got? You got enthusiasm. You got joy, excitement, gratitude. You got all the positive things out there because you're looking at what you want to achieve. You're moving forward. Go down this road, okay? Focus on what you want to achieve. If you're living life and you're getting a lot of negative emotion back, what I want you to do is go sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and go, okay, I'm feeling a lot of negative emotion. Why? What am I focusing on? Am I focusing on what I want to avoid? Or am I focusing on what I want to achieve? If you're focusing on what you want to achieve, you won't be feeling like that. I guarantee if you're getting all these negative emotions back, it's because you're focusing on what you want to avoid and you're asking yourself the wrong questions. So if you go on a date with somebody and you're focusing on the wrong thing, you'll be asking yourself the question, does he like me? Am I doing the right thing? Was I good on the date? Maybe I had bad breath, and you're thinking about all these insecurity questions. Well, what question should you be asking yourself? Do I want to see him again? Do I like him? Do I think he should have a place in my future? You're taking the control and the power back. You're asking yourself the right questions. If you focus on what you want to achieve and you ask yourself the right questions, fear disappears. And you can focus on what you want to achieve, you'll absolutely smash it. Absolutely. So make that part of your identity. Think about what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on what you want to avoid or what you want to achieve? And are you asking yourself the right questions? Do those things and I guarantee it'll be fantastic. If you like this video, guys, leave a comment, like it, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching it. Book in a call if you need help. I'm here to help. See you guys.